Hey guys, we're going to be doing some Ghost Recon Wildlands with two 970s and SLI. I wanted to make an update video to show how performance was going with SLI, and I want to show some tips on how to get better performance with a better frame time, because that's really important for your gameplay, especially if you want it really smooth. As you can see, we just had a hitch right there. So here, first of all, I want to go into the graphics options to show you what we're playing at. Now right now we're playing at 1080p, and I'm using a 60 Hertz monitor with vertical sync off. And I'm playing at a settings right now, it's a custom settings because I want to keep it under 4 gigs of video memory, even though 4 gig card has 496. You know, you have that little extra headroom of 96 megs. A lot of people don't know that. Doesn't really matter for this video, but basically I want to keep it under 4 gigs usage. And Ghost Recon Wildlands has a pretty accurate settings to let you know, hey, you know, you're going to go over 4 gigs. That's when stuttering's going to occur. But as you can see, we're pretty much playing on a variation of very high, some ultra, and high. So anyways, let's get back into the game. Now this is with vertical sync off, and you can see we're kind of hovering around 84 frames right now at anywhere from 11 to 16 millisecond frame time. And for a lot of people, that's just not smooth. You know, you can see we kind of had a hitch right there. Now, I want to try to make this video as quick as possible. Now, let's go into vertical sync on. You know, we're just going to apply. Now, you can see GPU utilization drops down to 76, 80%. Utilization because it's fixed on that 60 frames per second. However, our millisecond frame time is still, you know, kind of all over the place between 13 and 17 still. Oh, up to 19 right there. And you know, for gameplay, that's just not ideal. If you're somebody that just wants the smoothest gameplay possible, you can see we just had another hitch right there. Now, what you can try, oh, kind of blowing it right there. Now, what you can try is adaptive. You know, that works pretty good for some people. You know, and it's all about games specific. You know, not all games are going to run the same. They're not going to have the same utilization in SLI. They're not going to hit the same frame times. But you can see our frame times are still all over the place. Now, if you want to fix this in this game in particular, what you want to do is you want to go into the options, go to video, and turn vertical sync off. Now, what I use for my overlay is MSI Afterburner, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into RivaTuner. Let me turn this crap off. I'm going to go into RivaTuner, and I'm going to set the frame limit to 60 to match my monitor's refresh rate. Now when I go back into Ghost Recon, look at that. 60 frames, 16.6 milliseconds. Freaking perfect. Okay? Now, I'm not going to tell you that it's going to stay like this at all times. I mean, yeah, you're probably going to see some stutters here and there, depending on specific scenes of the game. Like right there, we just had one. But for the majority of the time, you're going to keep that frame time right at 16.6. And that's what you're looking for something, you know, that's just really ideal for, you know, that smoother experience that everybody wants. But this game still has some issues here and there. Even when, you know, you can see we went over 4 gigs right there. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, you can adjust some settings. Whoa. But yeah, I mean, for the majority of the time of the gameplay, you're just going to have a smoother experience, I think. Because that's what people like, you know, they like to use smoother and experience in the same sentence. But yeah, for the majority of the time, like I said, you're oh shit, you're going to be seeing, you know, that 16.6 milliseconds. And that's what you want. You know, you want your frame times and your frame rate to be pretty much a flat line. That way you're not having variance and frames. And I'm really sucking right now. But yeah, basically I just wanted to give you a quick video. Hopefully this helps with your gameplay, especially if you're in a SLI situation, or hopefully you have something better than 2 970s in SLI, and you'll be able to have a, you know, be able to turn up some graphics a little higher, use that video memory, especially. And if you have something better than 970s and SLI, you're probably playing at 1440p anyways and not 1080. But I just want to use 1080p as a nice little example of how to get things done. Well, I hope you enjoy, and remember, happy PC gaming. Laters.